All right, so today we are going to dive deep into presentations.
Oh, presentations.
You know, like the ones that make you think,
Yeah.
wow, I got to see more of that.
Right.
We're going to be looking at this article.
Okay.
It's called The Art of Oral Presentation and Its Effective Techniques.
Interesting.
And it's from this website called WowComSibo.
Catchy.
So if you're ready to take your presentations to like a whole new level,
Yeah.
get ready for some serious game-changing stuff.
You got it.
It's not just about standing up there and like giving info. It's about creating an experience.
Absolutely. It's about taking people on a journey with you.
Exactly. And this article really emphasizes knowing your audience.
Oh, that's crucial. Yeah.
But like going beyond just knowing their level of understanding, it's about tailoring your message.
Tailoring it, yes.
To really make an impact.
Yeah.
Like imagine you're presenting to a room full of CEOs.
Okay.
Instead of getting all technical and jargony.
Right.
You hit them with how your solution will boost their bottom line.
You got to speak their language.
Exactly. You're speaking the language of their ambitions.
I like that.
Now, the article goes into this classic three-part structure.
You're tried and true.
Introduction, development, conclusion.
Classic for a reason.
It works. It's solid.
Mm-hmm.
But have you ever seen situations where, like, breaking this mold
Breaking the mold.
actually makes the presentation better?
Well, sometimes a nonlinear approach can be really effective,
Okay. Yeah.
especially with maybe more complex topics.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say you're presenting on the evolution of jazz music.
Okay.
Instead of just going chronologically,
Right.
you could, start with its roots,
Okay.
then jump to modern interpretations,
Interesting.
and then circle back to its impact on society.
Yeah, yeah.
And that can create a more engaging and thought-provoking experience.
That's a great point. It's about having the confidence to, like, bend the rules
Wow.
when it serves the story you're trying to tell.
Exactly.
Speaking of stories, the article really pushes the power of storytelling.
Oh, storytelling is so powerful.
So how do you go beyond just, spitting out facts
Right.
and actually weave them into a narrative?
It's about making the audience feel it,
Feel it.
not just hear it.
Okay.
Like, for example, instead of just saying that a scientific breakthrough took years of research,
Mm-hmm.
you paint a picture.
Yeah.
Describe the researcher, alone in the lab at 3 a.m.,
Oh, wow.
exhausted, but then that aha moment hits.
Yeah.
Let the audience feel the weight of those years, the tension, the triumph.
It's like you're transporting them into that experience.
Exactly.
Now the article talks about creating a clear structure,
Structure is key.
almost like a roadmap for your presentation.
A roadmap, I like that.
It's about making sure the audience doesn't get lost.
Yeah, you don't want them wandering around aimlessly.
No, we want them to enjoy the ride.
Exactly. An informative and enjoyable journey.
That's the goal.
That's what we aim for.
That's what we want.
And what really makes a presentation flow?
What's that?
It's the transitions.
Oh, yeah, transitions.
Not just going from one point to the next, but really crafting those moments.
Right.
To bridge those ideas.
Yeah.
Think of it like those moments in a film
Oh, okay.
where the music swells.
Yeah.
It signals a shift in mood or scene.
So we're setting the tone.
Exactly, guiding the audience seamlessly.
So instead of abruptly being like, okay, now we're moving on to,
Right.
you're creating this like seamless flow.
A journey, a story.
Exactly. Keeping everyone engaged.
Engaged and on board.
But what about when you want to like really jolt them awake?
Oh, love that.
Make them pay attention.
Yes.
The article talks about the power of body language.
Oh, body language is huge.
It's like you can say one thing with your words,
right.
but your body's telling a different story.
Absolutely. It can contradict you completely.
Like imagine a speaker who's like all about passion and innovation.
Yeah.
But they're like hunched over, eyes glued to their notes.
The message just dies.
It's like the energy just doesn't match.
It's like listening to a rock ballad on a ukulele.
Exactly. It just falls flat.
It needs that energy.
So we're talking about using your body as an instrument,
Yes.
like a conductor leading an orchestra.
I love that analogy.
But I've seen like some really captivating speakers who aren't exactly physically expressive.
Oh, yeah.
How do they pull it off?
Those are the masters of vocal delivery.
Vocal delivery, okay.
They know how to use their voice,
Yeah.
not just to make sounds, but as a tool.
A tool, yeah.
Think about a storyteller around a campfire.
Okay.
They don't need big gestures.
Right.
Their voice does all the work.
So they're painting pictures with their words.
Exactly. Creating suspense, drawing you in.
It's about embodying the story.
Yes. Breathing life into it.
And then the article touches on visuals,
The visuals.
but it warns against overload.
Too much of a good thing can be bad.
It's got to be strategic. Like visuals should be like spices in a dish.
Oh, I like that.
Too much, and they overpower everything.
We lose the main flavor.
Not just the right amount.
To elevate the entire experience.
So instead of cramming slides with text,
Right. Let the visuals do the talking.
images, charts, even animations.
Absolutely.
And remember, people came to see you.
Not a slideshow.
Exactly. You're the main attraction.
The star of the show.
The article then goes into real-world examples.
Oh, real-world example.
Breaking down presentations for different scenarios.
That's helpful.
The section on professional presentations was really insightful.
Yeah.
Starting with a bang.
A strong opening.
Using data visualization effectively.
Data is powerful.
And ending with a clear call to action.
You got to tell them what to do next.
I saw a presentation once.
Okay.
The speaker opened with this powerful statistic.
Oh, wow.
And it just grabbed everyone's attention.
Hook them right in.
Then they used visuals to tell a story.
A data-driven story.
Exactly. And it led to this, like, clear and compelling call to action.
That's how you do it.
It was like they cracked the code.
Impact, clarity, and direction.
But then there's those moments
Oh, yeah.
when even the best laid plans go wrong.
The dreaded Q&A.
Have you witnessed any, like, epic Q&A fails?
Oh, I've seen some train wrecks.
Tell me about it.
Speakers getting flustered, going off on tangents.
Oh, no.
Or even worse, trying to bluff their way through questions they clearly don't know the answer to.
It's like watching a tightrope walker suddenly lose their balance.
Painful to watch.
But the article stresses the importance of handling these moments like a pro.
You got to be prepared.
Any tips for navigating those choppy waters?
Honesty and humility go a long way.
Okay.
If you don't know the answer, admit it.
Just be real.
Offer to follow up. Show that you value their question,
Yeah.
even if you don't have the answer right then and there.
It's about building trust.
Exactly. Showing your human side.
So you're turning a potential stumble into a moment of connection. The article focuses on the technical aspects, but what about the internal game?
Oh, the mental game.
How do you deal with those nerves and connect
what?
with the audience on an authentic level?
For me, it's about shifting the perspective.
Okay.
Instead of seeing the audience as judges,
Yeah.
I see them as fellow travelers on this journey.
That's a great way to look at it.
My goal isn't to impress, but to share something meaningful.
To spark curiosity.
Exactly.
So it's not about performing, it's about being present.
Being present and sharing your passion.
We've talked about what to do,
Yeah.
but now I want to dive into what not to do.
Oh, the cringe-worthy moments.
The presentation faux pas.
The facepalm moments.
Have you got any stories?
Oh, do I ever?
They'll make our listeners gasp and say, oh, no, they didn't.
I think we need to save those for part 3.
Oh, a cliffhanger.
A whole other level of deep dive.
I can't wait.
Buckle up, folks. It's about to get real.
Listeners, grab a snack, settle in, because we're going into the land of presentation fails. Welcome back, listeners. Ready for some cringeworthy presentation fails?
Oh, I've got some stories for you.
Don't hold back.
All right, so picture this.
Okay.
I'm at this huge international conference
Wow.
presenting groundbreaking research
Okay.
on, let's just say, the mating rituals of the Patagonian mara.
Interesting.
Big audience,
Yes.
high stakes.
Bet.
I'm in the zone, feeling good. Slides are looking sharp.
Right.
I even managed to, tame my nervous energy.
Okay.
But then, mid-sentence,
Yeah.
the fire alarm goes off.
Oh, no, not the fire alarm.
And it wasn't a drill.
Oh, wow.
Everyone had to evacuate.
Oh.
Me included, fumbling with my laptop and notes, heart pounding.
Every presenter's nightmare.
We're all huddled outside.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, there goes my moment.
So what happened? Did you ever get to finish your presentation?
After what felt like forever turned out to be a false alarm.
Oh,
We all went back in, but the energy had totally shifted.
I bet.
People were distracted, checking their phones, whispering.
It's like trying to regain control of a classroom after recess.
Exactly.
So how did you salvage the situation?
Took a deep breath, acknowledged the chaos,
Okay.
and then I kind of just scrapped the rest of my planned presentation.
Really?
Yeah. And launched into this impromptu talk about the resilience of Patagonian maras.
Oh, wow. Tying it back to the event.
Yeah. Talk about how they adapt to environmental disruptions.
That's thinking on your feet.
Sometimes you just got to go with the flow.
Did it work?
It did. Being vulnerable, showing adaptability, it created a real connection with the audience.
It's like turning a negative into a positive.
Sometimes those unplanned moments are the most memorable.
Authenticity over perfection, right?
Absolutely.
But let's not forget about those truly cringeworthy moments.
Oh yeah, those are the best.
Any presentations that went so wrong, they became legendary.
I once saw this presenter so reliant on their slides. When the projector malfunctioned,
Oh.
they just froze,
Oh, no.
stood there, staring at the blank screen.
Oof, I can feel the awkwardness.
It was like watching a singer whose backing track cut out, and they can't actually sing.
It shows the danger of relying too much on technology.
You got to be able to engage the audience without it.
What about challenging audience members? Any memorable encounters?
Oh, I was once giving a talk on the history of philosophy,
Okay.
and this guy in the front row kept interrupting
Oh, no.
with these totally unrelated anecdotes about his pet parrot.
A philosophical parrot.
Not quite. It was more like he wanted the attention.
Oh, I see.
I had to gently steer the conversation back on track.
That's a delicate balance.
It's all about active listening and staying in control.
So we've covered the good, the bad, the unexpected.
The highs and lows of presentations.
What's the biggest takeaway you want our listeners to remember?
Presentations are about connecting with people,
Yeah.
sharing ideas, inspiring action.
Making a difference.
But it's a journey, you know?
A learning process.
Embrace the stumbles, the unexpected
And
moments.
even the parrot interruptions.
Exactly. Those moments help us grow and connect on a deeper level.
Beautifully said. It's about finding your voice, honing your skills, and remembering that we all have those cringe-worthy moments.
It's all part of the fun.
So go forth and present, everyone. Share your ideas, engage your audiences, and remember, we're all in this together. Until next time, keep diving deep.